Right here in the front, right here, black shirt.
In the world of sequels, remakes, and prequels, are you happy that it hasn't become any of those? And it's just kind of a cult movie, or are you hoping for a sequel?
I think there's a loaded question.
It's interesting. After all these years, why hasn't there been a sequel? Am I happy with it not having a sequel? We've been trying since day one to get something going. It's been 30 years. We have a great scenario. I think I've talked about it a couple of times. It's like a trilogy in 4 parts. And it follows the escapades of our 3 main characters as they go through their life. But it's never really come to fruition. In some ways, I don't think I could top this. It's made at a certain time, a certain kitsch factor to an 80s movie with traditional effects. I was afraid if we did try to do something, it would never come, and you'd be angry at us for doing it. It wouldn't be quite what you wanted. But over the years, we've been trying to sell this for the longest time, and we've hit bumps in the road. I know fans, we've been talking about it for years. We've been really close, up and down, things change, Hollywood moves at a glacial pace.
You know your IMDb page says it's happening.
Well, yeah, and you could believe it because it was happening. We had some...
And everyone who was in this movie's page says it's happening.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because we had something going, and then there was a regime change at the company. That guy got fired, and all of his projects go down the toilet, so now it's dead. But I think because of the success of It, the new release of Stephen King's movie, there is a renewed interest in clowns as a horror character. And we have really serious renewed interest. But it still makes me a little concerned that can we match the kind of lightning in a bottle that we hit with this first one? It probably won't be the same kind of film. The only thing I can promise is that we will always do traditional effects if we're involved in the film. Because they're more real, they're more scary, and they're more fun.
And I just want to add that, like, I'm so glad that this movie was made when it was, and that Dickies got to do it, because I think it was like 15 years later, fucking ICP would have been the film.
Oh, well, that's funny. You should mention that. Really funny. I'll just tell you quickly. It's I forgot what I was going to say.
Next question. Yeah, Tim.
Who made the clown car? Where is it today? And can I buy it?
By the way, if you don't know Tim, his yarn car's outside.
Well, that's your yarn car? Very sweet. That is an awesome vehicle.
That's my old neighbor.
Oh, great. Kudos for that car.
Actually, Tim, would you mind, you know someone who was in the film, yeah?
My friend Eric Blank was one or more of the clowns. I'm not even sure which one.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Harry was a very tall individual, a performer, and he was in a number of clowns and a number of sequences. I don't know exactly which one to tell you.
I'm not sure he knows either.
Yeah.
He was the one with the nose.
The clown car was in fact a Honda Civic, the smallest car we could find. And it was plywood, and actually there were like paper dishes that you could see at the end. It was kludged together with just junk you could buy at a hardware store. It is no longer in existence. No, but it was in fact a Honda Civic.
Everybody's pissed. Let's go right here.
Hey man, this isn't really a question, but I just want to say thank you because like I've seen this movie 150 times and you really gave it to be something that like me and my dad could bond over when I was younger. So like I really appreciate it.
Oh, well, thank you. That's really nice to hear. And you know, I've heard that before. We were at a convention in Orlando, and this older guy and his son go over, you have to have lunch, you have to have a drink with us. And they forced us to having a drink with them. And they recounted a similar story, that it is the one thing that bonded these two, something they shared together, and now they're much older, and it is still a common point. So that's really so great to hear. I mean, it's our little film, and it's impacted people in a good way.
You get that a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
funny.
Pretty cool. Any more questions? Yeah.
So, how many days does it take to film, and what size of crew do you have for this?
Oh, for a low-budget film, we had quite a long schedule. We had 6 weeks to shoot this, which was a really good schedule. And the fact that we were shooting out of town. See, once you shoot out of Los Angeles, you get to shoot 6 days a week. So we shot at Santa Cruz. So it was outside the 40-mile limit. So then because you're on location, you could shoot 6 days a week. So we had 36 days of shooting, which was a lot of time. In fact, we shot some sequences twice for some strange reasons, like the clown sidecar. The first time we shot that, the DP didn't light it properly. None of the background on the location was showing up, so it looked like we had a guy on the stage, a black stage, because you didn't see any scenery. So then I had to expedite the shooting of some other sequences so that we could shoot that again. So I sped up, slowed down, and shot it twice.
So
Wasn't there a bit of a thing?
Did you have to deal with SAG and all that stuff with that too?
Well, yeah, we did. Yeah, we had local talent from San Francisco and the Santa Cruz area as our local talent, but we shipped people up from Los Angeles. And most of the budget, unfortunately, went to the location. We paid Teamsters. The Teamsters got more money than the special effects. Yeah, just for traveling.
Teamsters.
And hotel and per diem and all that. So yeah, the effects were made by a bunch of friends that we had. Gene Warren Jr. of Fantasy 2, Academy Award winner later on. Joe Viscoso, who blew up the Death Star in Star Wars. He blew up our ice cream truck. So because we had such close friends in the effects industry, when we asked them to join our team, they gave us top-notch Hollywood effects for a nickel.